Alright, YouTube, so the video down below is from Ryan Dawson, and he released a pretty heavy-hitting video against John Bolton and the rest of the neocons within the Trump administration, and the video is titled, "Bolton Must Go," and I could not agree anymore. John Bolton is an absolute cancer, not only for this administration, as if there weren't already enough of those, but for this country as well. Based off his rhetoric in terms of foreign policy, demonizing Iran, basically trying to prolong the PNAC agenda, the Pacific for a New American Century agenda, which is a neocon think tank that was established pre-9/11 by Bill Kristol and Robert Kagan. So basically you have all these Israeli loyalists within Trump's administration, and don't get me wrong, Trump is a Zionist too, but I do like Ryan Dawson's line of Trump being only 90% Zionist, basically not going all the way in terms of wanting to intervene in Syria, which he has said, yes, let's get the troops out of Syria, and he even I think he even put Bolton on the spot during one of his press conferences or one of his cabinet meetings and said, "Why the hell are we in Syria? What are we doing there?" And yeah, I think that's what a lot of people are asking, both on the left and the right, or at least the sensible ones on the left, which is very far and few between. Anyways, Ryan Dawson also hit on another part too, basically calling these people communists, the Zionists, and absolutely, they are communists. They're trying to control our language, which is basically leading to controlling our thoughts, with the Israeli loyalty oath and the anti-BDS legislation. It's all bullshit, and it's not even done out of American interests. It's done out of Israeli interests. And people need to wake up and realize this, that the MAGA movement has been hijacked in a way. It absolutely has. Absolutely. But I'll still continue to support Trump when he does something right. I'm not going to be a total fucking, prune about it and just say like, oh, it's all doom and gloom, I'm black-pilled, I'm so much better than you. That's not, no. I'm a realist. I'm going to look at shit objectively, and I'll give my opinion too if it's, if I feel that's a worthy opinion to share. Anyways, so going back to John Bolton, and Ryan Dawson explained this perfectly, and it was David Icke as well who was pointing out this individual as well. Sheldon Adelson was the guy who requested that John Bolton be the man to replace H.R. McMaster as the National Security Advisor when he was fired back in April, or was it March? It was probably March, actually. I'm skipping on the date. Anyways, Trump has every opportunity in his power to fire Bolton, and he absolutely should. John Bolton, like I said, he's an absolute cancer on this country. He essentially wants to put the needs of the Israeli government over the needs of the American people, which is pretty sad. And I consider it to be somewhat treasonous. I know it's kind of a heavy word, but a lot of people would probably agree with me. John Bolton is a traitor, as well as all these other neocons that are trying to prolong all these endless wars in Israel. In the Middle East. There's nothing that we can really get out of it at this point, and not that there was anything that we could have gotten out of it in the past, except for bigger contracts for these companies to rebuild these countries that we bomb, and as well as the oil companies getting rich from it. It's just it's an absolute catastrophe, and it needs to stop. Ryan Dawson is absolutely correct. John Bolton must be fired. God bless.